Meanwhile, Beijing's new cluster of coronavirus cases is expanding. At the center of the outbreak is Xinfadi, China's biggest wholesale market. Experts say the link to this market and salmon is only a hypothesis. Authorities are responding frantically. The question is, can China avoid a repeat of Wuhan?
Beijing is gripped by fear. The new cluster of COVID-19 cases is threatening to grow into a much larger outbreak. The second wave is eerily similar to what happened in Wuhan. Yet again, an exotic meat stall is at the heart of the story. The virus was reportedly discovered on chopping boards used for imported salmon at the Xinfadi market. Since May 30th, over 200,000 people have visited the market. Now, the market has been sealed. And tens of thousands of people are being traced, tested and quarantined across Beijing. This has upended life and shattered the narrative of normalcy. Most of the city is under a partial lockdown. But at least 30 localities around the market are under complete lockdown. For 2 months, Beijing did not report a single case. Over the last 24 hours, 31 new cases of local transmission have been reported. On June 11, the first case was detected. In a matter of just 6 days, the total number of cases has surged to 137. Now, the city administration is on an overdrive. It has launched a massive test and trace operation to contain the outbreak. Over 40,000 people are being tested daily.
All those who have close contact with and are related to the Xinfadi market must be screened and receive nucleic acid tests. Key venues, including all the farm produce markets, will undergo nucleic acid tests. All the communities will be under closed-off management. Key areas or groups will be fully covered by nucleic acid testing and testing scope will be expanded. Further details are subject to community arrangements on prevention and control.
Authorities have taken drastic steps. Schools have been shut down. Travel restrictions are back. Beijing residents have been asked to not leave the city unless they have taken a nucleic acid test. The situation in Beijing is being called extremely severe. China's capital has become a no-go zone for the rest of the country. 1,255 flights at the Beijing airport have been cancelled. That's about 60% of the scheduled flights. Other Chinese cities like Shanghai have started quarantining travelers from Beijing. All arrivals will have to undergo a mandatory 14-day quarantine upon reaching Shanghai. Despite the strict measures, fear of the new wave of coronavirus is driving people to flee Beijing.
I am leaving now because the outbreak is a bit serious and I am afraid of being infected. So I want to escape back to home soon. Some communities around my house are closed off and I fear that someday the place I live will be locked down too.
For Beijing's residents, it's the fear of living under the lockdown all over again. And there is the fear of facing another round of contagion. Outside Beijing, the provinces of Hebei, Xinjiang, Sichuan and Zhejiang have reported new cases linked to Xinfadi. The question is, can China avoid a repeat of the mistake it made with the Wuhan outbreak? Bureau Report, WION, World is One.